Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another special episode of Ragnarok Among Us Online.
Yeah.
Yes, you hear that right. This is a new game mode available to everyone as long as you are not resident of never-ending Saltiness Land, because it's region locked for you. Sorry, my friend. Let me briefly explain how this game works. Ragnarok Among Us Online is a game of teamwork and betrayal. Players are either crewmates or imposter. Crewmate team is the one who protect their spaceship, while imposter is an alien who try to destroy crewmate spaceship. Simple, right? Oh, I forgot. Sometimes there are also trainee imposter disguised as imposter, because that trainee imposter dying to become a true imposter. Yeah, whatever. Alright, so the game started with Pantsu is the crewmate this week and spawned in Cafeteria. Like always, crewmate having their first meal and stock up with all the necessary supply needed. But unfortunately, a group of imposters able to sneak up behind their back and march forward from storage room. That brilliant sneaky move surprised crewmates and forced them to fight with full stomach. But unfortunately, me myself died too early due to having a full belly of delicious bread toast. I blame the bread. While I respawned, crewmate already managed to contain the threat and decided to be lazy and just chill in reactor room. They then proceed with the plan, knowing most of their members are now too fat to run around. Along the way to reactor room, they have found more imposters roaming freely in the spaceship. There was a few yellow imposters and quite a number of stubborn white imposters. This white imposter, usually the strongest among them all, but crewmates were able to kill them easily this time, because quite a number of white imposter is actually just a trainee imposter who desperately joined the club this week. By the way, reactor room is the most important room to protect, because once reactor destroyed, the lower engine and upper engine room will fail. Lower engine room have this teleportation device, which is a convenient device to use to quickly get back into the heart of the spaceship, also known as flag-in. The lazy crewmate really were lazy that night. They just want to be lazy and let imposter come to them and exposing themselves for easy vote out. From what I can see, yes, crewmate is so good with this tactic, and one by one, they manage to expose all the imposters and cast them out into the darkness of space. For once, reactor was secure with a good cooperation from all the crewmate members, casting a precise vote to known imposter. Good job, guys. But actually, the threat was far from over. Crewmate knew there will be a lot more imposters will come to destroy reactor room, so they sent out a few of crewmates to sabotage the imposters group. What the heck? It is actually the imposter job to carry out the sabotage job. Crewmate is supposed to only do the task of repairing their spaceship so they can head back home. But yeah, with all this fat belly crewmate, a little bit of improvisation is acceptable. For a while, I managed to sneak in imposter group and stealth killing few of them without any trace. There was a time when I almost get caught, but luckily the van was nearby, so I quickly jumped into the van to erase my trace of crime there. But unfortunately, I had let my guard down. The successful killing streak boosted my confidence too high, and I've made the very wrong move trying to take down one imposter who actually the one who will murder me. What a sad time. After I get respawned, to my surprise, Cafeteria was such a mess. Those imposters was fighting among themselves. Maybe they were having argument of who will be the one who control the food bank. I actually should just ignore them and let the civil war continue. But for some reason, I thought if I can sabotage them a bit, it will give Crewmate some advantage inside the reactor. First kill, success. No one seems to notice it. Second kill, success. Onto the hat-trick kill, but nope. I got deleted after the third kill. It was too obvious. After that respawn, I went to check out Cafeteria again. Wow, looks like Black Imposter took over the food supply. Little did they knew that whoever controls the food supply will have their members' belly fat and making them lazy to continue to carry out their job. After done with Cafeteria business, I continued to carry out sabotage tasks along the way to reactor room. Suddenly, I have spotted one little tiny imposter wander around the security room. I quickly realized that this little imposter is the most dangerous among them all. I can't let him live because he will easily sneak deep into our spaceship, taking advantage of his tiny size. I knew he will be hard to kill because he will dodge way too much and use his fast speed to avoid my slow big body. I blame gravity for this. That was one hell of hunting, I must say. Luckily, it's over. So I went back to check all the other rooms. I cleaned up navigation room not long after that. But of course, this sabotage work of mine started to raise alarm in imposter group. They started to become more vigilant. They have decided to punish me for what I have done. So the imposter united and never again let my sabotage work succeed. So, knowing the sabotage will not work anymore, I called for emergency meeting. Crewmate then decided to gather and hold their final stand against imposter for one final round. At this point, all the imposters were successfully identified and Crewmate started to cast their vote one by one. This voting process is very crucial to decide who will win, so rushing to cast your vote usually will result in an expected loss to your team. Patience is the key here. The first round of voting process lasted for 1 minute, and Crewmate were able to thin imposter group by their perfect teamwork. A few of Crewmate were wrongly voted out in those chaotic voting process, including me, but that doesn't shake Crewmate at all. They still have their strong majority and able to cast out the remaining of imposter no problem. So with that, Ragnarok Among Us Online first edition conclude. I hope everyone had a great time, and until next time, bye bye now.